Good morning, Kirkwood High School. This is Mr. Wade and this is Officer Douglas. This morning we'll have the third of our 4 drills related to school shootings or anything related to school lockdowns in preparation for anything that might happen. On April 20th, 1999, the first school shooting of record was really Columbine High School. There were 15 students killed at that time. And at that time, the only drill anybody ever did was lockdown drills. Since that date, there have been 225 additional school shootings with 147 deaths of staff or students. Today we are going to watch a video that's related to the Alice drill. It is a very tough video to watch, but it's one that we feel like through our Director of Safety and Security, Levon Smart, it's very important to watch here at Kirkwood High School. And then after we'll have a conversation class by class. If you have troubles after watching this video, just so you know, the guidance office is open if you need to go talk to somebody. Officer Douglas?
The important thing to do in these situations is have a plan in place, and that's why we train and watch these kind of videos, even though they are disturbing. If you have any questions after the fact, after the video, or questions about anything else, come see me and I'll do my best to answer them.
Thank you. And at this time, play the video.
Okay. I just want you to stay in the line with me. We need to know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay?
I am on the floor.
Okay. And you've got the kids
in the
there?
library, and I've got every student in this library on the floor. You better stay on the floor.
Is there any way you can lock the doors?
Smoke is coming in from out there, and I'm a little afraid. The gun is right outside the library door, okay? I don't think I'm going to go out there.
Okay, you're at Columbine High School?
I got 3 children.
Okay, we got it.
Okay? I'm not going to go to the door to shut the door, okay? I've got the kids on the floor.
There's a shooting in Nichols Hall. Can you actively hear gunshots?
He was downstairs in the lobby. He shot somebody.
Can you describe what the shooter looks like?
White male. He had a big coat, black or blue. He had facial hair. I don't know what way he went.
White male, okay.
I ran upstairs. We're in the classroom right now. We have an instructor with us. We barricaded the door.
Okay, can you stay on the line while I get officers en route?
Yeah.
State Hall units, can I have you en route to Nichols Hall for shots fired?
Suspect's description is a white male with facial hair, black jacket, black pants. Last known location was in the lobby. Repeat, Nichols Hall for shots fired.
Okay, and what is your current location?
Upstairs in 301.
I'm going to ask that you stay on the line with me. I have officers en route. And continue to barricade your space. And be prepared to defend yourself if necessary.
I got his arm. Go get help. Somebody get help.
Hold on, help's on the way.
Go. Get help. Check his pocket.
What you've just seen is a proactive approach to survival in a violent intruder situation. Traditional response to violent intruder events has focused primarily on lockdown-only principles. Analysis of past events has taught us that survival may depend on utilizing several options, to include but not limited to lockdown. Under stress, we default to our level of training. We must train our brains to react to various crisis events, allowing us to respond proactively and increasing our chances for survival. The shooter has a plan, you should too. This training will aid you in developing that plan. ALICE is a concept which allows those who find themselves in deadly situations the opportunity to make informed decisions about how they respond to that event, given the available information. ALICE is an acronym to help you remember what to do. Your response may or may not occur in the order listed, and all options might not be necessary for every event. Keep in mind, each person or group will respond differently given their proximity to the crisis, and responses may change during the duration of the event. Alert. If you are in a safe place, use any means available to alert the police. Stay on the line if at all possible. Give clear and accurate information about the location, suspect, weapons, and injuries. Alert others of the danger if possible, again using any means available to you. Lockdown. Lockdown is still an integral aspect of active shooter response. If you are in an area that can be secured, do so. Lock the door if possible and use other means to barricade and secure the door. Stay clear of windows and silence phones. Even if the door is secured and barricaded, make a plan on how you will respond if the shooter makes entry into your area, and be ready to attack if necessary. Inform. Continue to share information with the police, those around you, and others throughout the entirety of the event. Information is fluid, and your response must be as well. Counter. If you come in contact with the shooter and you cannot escape, make yourself a hard target. Move, react, throw objects. Do not become static and passive. Improvise defense. Use anything and everything to distract or disable the shooter. If possible, employ multiple people to swarm, secure, and disarm the attacker. Put the weapon in a trash can or out of sight. When the police arrive, they do not want to misidentify who the shooter is. Remember, if you encounter a shooter, it will be a fight for survival. Don't hesitate. Most active shooters are not expecting resistance. Evacuate. If there is any safe way out of the room and building, use it to escape. The goal in any crisis situation is to remove yourself from it and create as much distance as possible. Know your surroundings, exits, escape points. Don't use your car to evacuate. You do not want to cause traffic jams that prevent police from getting to the site. The most important message to remember is, do something. Your goal is to survive by any means necessary. Train your brain and be proactive about your survival.
morning, Kirkwood. Today is Monday, February 4th, and I'm Sophia Zimmerman. Today we are experiencing some technical difficulties, so that's why we have the green background. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now here's our wonder weatherman JJ with the weather. No weather today.
Thank you so much for that kind introduction. Kirkwood, right now it's 54 degrees outside. By lunchtime, it's going to be 61 degrees. That's pretty high considering our past experience in this last week. And by dismissal, it's going to be 62. And by 2 p.m. also, it's going to be 64. Today's high, I believe. And pretty foggy. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, JJ. Now let's move on to today's announcements. The crew for Wonderful Town will be meeting in the Keating Theater after school this Tuesday. Mr. KHS practice will be held today from 6 to 7:30 in the dance room. Mr. KHS is this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Be sure to buy a ticket from Apami. Now here's Dr. Havener with a few more announcements.
Good morning, Kirkwood. I think we have some more information, right, Mr. KHS?
Yeah, basically
Awesome.
the same information, but Maria and Milena.
So practice, if you signed up and turned in a form last week, practice for Mr. KHS is in the dance room after school today from 6 to 7:30.
Yeah.
And
So
it's Wednesday night, right?
yeah, so everyone buy your
Wednesday at
tickets.
6.
Even if you just see a random Pommy, I'm sure they have tickets on them. So see them in the hallway, bring $5, or you can also get tickets like if you show up on Wednesday, like at Mr. KHS at the door. Yeah.
So $5 before and at night.
Yes.
And then
Six.
And we know.
Right now, attend show.
Yes, mandatory practice. Can't wait.
you.
Well, I'm Duncan, and I'm here at and we're saying questions, so as well as $1 questions. By 100 questions, so when you're gone. And here you don't have to pay to see the message that some do.
And sure to get carnations if you want to, because
Once they're gone, they're gone.
Yep.
Did you say at lunch? You're
Yeah,
saying
lunch,
at lunch?
yeah.
All right, starting today? All until we've stopped?
until Tuesday.
Until Tuesday.
Yes. Or if we sell out of carnations, let's keep the rest.
Thank you. Hello there.
All right, I'm Raisin from the Kirkwood Call, and we have a survey going out pretty soon, sometime today. So just be on the lookout for that, and maybe taking that. So.
All right, thank you. Ready? All right. Closer.
Yeah, we're National Society here in Milwaukee, February 5th.
Sailor. You know that every second someone in the U.S. needs blood, you can save lives by to give blood.
So if you are around school, use the sign-up genius. We need more people to give blood. Tomorrow it would be real help if you could come.
15 sign up, have your parents sign up into the form, then you get off from the library or meet with you on the day of the draft.
Then you'll get this great t-shirt. Stay hydrated, should eat food, and get enough rest beforehand.
Yep, and then you also need to make sure you bring your ID or driver's license with you on the day of the drive.
Yes. You do that. It's a great cause. Get a t-shirt. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. There's a lot going on this week. Make sure we stay focused on what we're doing. Talk to your teachers. And it's a great day to be a pioneer.
That's our show, Kirkwood. Thank you for watching.